Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're unboxing this NJSJ H300 subwoofer speaker system. So the first thing I'm going to do here is unbox it, and then we'll go into some specs and audio quality tests. So on the box it says NJSJ right here. Here's the side of the box. Here's the other side. This is the other cover side. And then it says NJSJ on top right here. So there's this little tab. You pull it out and then open the top. So there's foam. And then right here you get the warranty card. So basically this is just about returns and warranties. And then there's some product support QR codes right there. This is the manual, so it will have all the instructions and also specifications of the speakers. Here's the manual. This is the other side. And now we have the speakers. So these are the two tinier speakers. So I'm going to take this out, and then right here is the subwoofer system. And that's it. Alright, so starting with these smaller speakers, these are 2.5 inch 5-watt speakers, so a total of 10 watts between the two. So first there is this little remote, which we'll get to later with the subwoofer system, so we're going to set that aside and open these up. So they include this aux cable, which is most likely for connecting the speakers to the subwoofer system or your computer. So right here we have the speakers. So as you can see, these speakers aren't connected together, and they do have their own USB-A cables right here, as you can see. So I'm assuming you can also use these speakers alone if you wanted to, or you could plug them into the subwoofer system to use them all together. So there's two of these speakers. And then here's the aux cable that comes with them. So this is actually going to be for connecting the subwoofer to your computer or device. And then right here we have the controller I was talking about before. So I could slide that out of here. So there's the controller. And now I'm going to open up the subwoofer. So this is the subwoofer. So here's the subwoofer. Right here there is a standard US plug right there for AC power. And here's the subwoofer. So on the subwoofer here, there's some USB ports on the side here, so you could plug in your two speakers to the subwoofer to kind of make it all one connected system. And then right here we have a bass knob, and then right here is a volume knob. So with the provided aux cable, you can plug it into the aux port in your computer, and that will be your audio input, as you can see right there. Right here you have an on and off switch for lighting. So this is just the RGB lights, and this is overall power, so you can still have this system powered on without the RGB lights. Looking at the top of the speaker here, we have an extra USB port just in case you want to plug in any other devices or you want to plug in a speaker on top. And then there's an SD card slot, so you can actually play music from an SD card that you put into the subwoofer itself. There's an LED indicator right here, and then right here there's a mode button, so you can switch from SD card mode to Bluetooth mode to aux mode. And there's also a radio mode, which is FM mode. And this thing can actually receive FM radio and play it directly from stations that are local to you. So this button allows you to go back to previous tracks. This button allows you to pause and play. And this button lets you go to the next song. So that's basically this whole subwoofer system. The only other thing I didn't show you is the bottom. So here's the actual speaker itself for the woofer. Alright, so I'm going to plug all this in and I can show you guys how to set up different modes and use it. So as you can see, I have it plugged into an outlet right now, and by default these speakers go into AUX mode, which is aux mode, so it will play from any device that you have the aux cable connected to. So just for demonstration, right here you can turn off the lighting and turn it on, or you could just turn off the whole system.
Power on, AUX mode.
And as you see, it says power on in AUX mode, which is aux mode like I said. So that is the subwoofer. So now I'm going to plug in the smaller speakers. So on the side here we have our USB ports. So there's that, and it starts lighting up. So I'm going to plug the other one in now. So now, as you can see, all the speakers are powered on and we can start playing some audio. So going back to the controller here, you have to put in 2 AAA batteries. So the speakers are on right now, and you can kind of see it. This little black odd shaped thing is actually a infrared receiver. And so here's the controller. So even though you can turn it off with the controller, it just turned off and that light turned off on top, the RGB lights still stay powered on. So it's just the connection that's turned off. And then you can turn it back on.
AUX mode.
And it's in AUX mode. So first I'm going to show you guys Bluetooth mode. So all you have to do is press this button, which is the mode button.
Bluetooth mode.
And it goes into Bluetooth mode. And now it is waiting to be paired. So as you can see, the light is flashing. So because it's in Bluetooth mode, it shows up right here on my device as unpaired devices. And it's NJSJ H300. So I click that. And there's no password or anything, so it should just connect right away.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
So Bluetooth device is connected successfully, so now we know that these two are paired together. So like I said, there is a mode switch right here, and then this is a previous song button, a pause and play button, and then a skip song button. And then you also have the same functionalities on the controller right here. So the controller has a mode switch, and then you can go right to aux or FM. You can change the equalizer right here. And then of course you have your back and forward button, and then volume down and up. And then you could actually mute the speakers while they're playing, and it will pause whatever you're playing. And also have a diagram right here so that you can see their diagram for what the different buttons indicate. So if you want to go to FM mode, you press the mode button again and it will cycle to the next mode.
Turn the mode.
So if you want to cycle between different radio frequencies, you just hold the button and it will go to the next one. So that's the FM mode, and then you could press the mode button again and it goes back to AUX mode. If you want to use the SD card mode, all you have to do is put the SD card in and press play, and it will read directly from the SD card and play audio from that, as long as you don't have it plugged in with the aux cable. So the same functionalities, like I said, work on the controller. So you could go to aux mode, or you could change the mode with the mode button. So it's in Bluetooth mode, and then FM mode, and back to AUX mode. So in terms of specifications, these two speakers are 5-watt speakers, so a total of 10 watts, and they have 2.5-inch drivers. As I showed you earlier on the bottom, this has a 4-inch subwoofer, and it's rated for 10 watts. So this whole system is total rated for 20 watts, which makes for a pretty good speaker setup. I'll just put more specifications on the screen right now just to show you guys some of the product information from their page. And that covers it for the features and specifications of these speakers. So now I'm going to go into audio testing and actually using the speakers, and I will show you guys that now. So I got my aux cable right here. I'm going to plug it in. So it's plugged in right there. And it is important to keep in mind that the volume of these smaller speakers is controlled by the knob on the side here for both the bass and the volume. But if you had it plugged into a computer, obviously, these smaller speakers individually, you can control their audio with the computer. So I have this plugged into a device right here, and I'm just going to go to my Spotify and play one of my songs. So right now I have it quiet, so I'll turn it up a little bit. And then I'm going to turn the bass knob up right now. So it's all the way up right now. So this is the bass off right now. And as you can see, it sounds very monotone and just not dynamic. And here's bass. And then I can pause it right here. And it pauses it. So I could turn the volume down. Like that. And if I wanted to, I could actually mute the speaker. So the audio isn't paused, but it is just muted right now. So it's still playing on my device. So if I unmute it, it's not going to pick up where it left off, but it will still be playing. And I could turn it up. So you can go back and watch my H300 speaker review if you want to compare the audio from this same microphone. But I'm going to play some of the same songs that I did in my last NJSJ speaker review, and you can try to compare them if you'd like. So I'm switching to Bluetooth mode real quick.
Bluetooth mode.
So hopefully that audio test helped provide some insight on the sound quality and how loud it is. So it definitely has a very nice amount of volume, especially for the wattage that it outputs. And I would say that overall the quality is pretty nice. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.